Hello everyone, and welcome to Jumper Man Tech, where we specialize in HVAC, we do everything DIY. And today we are back at the nightmare unit that had a bunch of leaks. It's gonna be an interesting one. Thank you to everyone tuning to Jumper Man Tech. We are working on a York 4-pipe fan coil unit, so we have heating and cooling just about any time we want. If you guys remember this, actually water's coming from here. I capped off this circuit because it was leaking insanely bad over here. Right now they need heat right away, so even though I bought lengths for these two lines here that you see are just insanely corroded, we're gonna try to just replace the one that's actually leaking right now so we can restore heat for them as soon as possible. Right now this is a 4-inch pipe, and then over here, 1, 2, there is 2 branches there, and those are mechanical tees. One tees off for an 1.5-inch pipe, the other one tees off to a 2-inch pipe, and then further down from here and down, it gets reduced from 4-inch to 3-inch. So we're gonna replace the 3-inch line, the 4-inch line steel with Victaulic couplings. This is grooved pipe, and then it caps off, excuse me, it tees off, and then it goes to copper. So right now we actually went down to the chiller room and we closed the hot water loops. Right now this unit is actually drained because the supply has been cut off in our previous visit, and this was months ago. It was an absolute nightmare here. I'm not looking forward to this job. Let's get started. We got all our pipes and tools here. This unit, the hot water loop, is these 2 pipes, and this 2 pipes is the cold water loop. It's all open. It stopped draining there. Honestly, this one hasn't stopped. We've been draining for over 4 hours, so this loop doesn't stop. And this is actually another unit right here. This loop stopped. So the water is coming through to here, these 2 pipes, and then it starts to feed into there. What's interesting is that since we have these open here, there's no water. So whatever water is coming from down there is all emptying out there. So we actually might be safe. I'm pretty sure this is the same way that I capped it off. Water was leaking there, but instead of making its way down to us, it's losing all the pressure there. Let me take you to the chiller room so you can see what we did. This right here, an absorption heater and chiller. It does both. Very interesting. Anyways, they got 2 of these. 1, 2. One thing we did was first, so right here, these are also for hot water. You see this says heating supply there. So we turn off the pumps, we close the valves. Sure, that's done. Then actually back there's a water makeup. We closed that. Then as we went here, we also turned off all these pumps here, and those are the starter boxes for all of these pumps up here. Okay, then once you turn off the power, we valved off. Supply in return for all of them on both sides. Here's the chiller. This is the heating side of things. So close this valve, close that valve, and this was already closed. And we did the same for this side. Okay. Then over here, there's a valve open and a valve open here. So you know what? This actually should also be open. So we're draining all these here. Drain line comes down into there. We also closed this main valve here and had this coming down. Still a little bit of water passing through. So we're draining the system from there. We're in the basement, and then the units are located on the 1st floor mezzanine. So it's in between the 1st and 2nd floor. And somehow, I don't know, there's still water there, but we are capped off as far as where the pipes, so we could actually begin, because it's been It's been way too many hours already. We gotta get at least started because we're gonna be here till tomorrow if we wait for that, and that actually might not completely stop, excuse me. It might not completely stop. Back in this room here, we have a large identical air handler here. Here are the pipes we made up. As far as the groove pipe, they were custom built. That's what a groove pipe edge looks like, clamp it on with the tall fittings. Anyways, you gotta go through here, which I'm bending over right now. You can't, and even here I can't even fully stand. It's like a hobbit-sized door. This is just constantly going. Something's not fully closing. Then we gotta hop over here and go through there. And yes, if you guys noticed, they took out that wall there last time. The problem here is access. How are you gonna get in there to do all those things? Well, I'll show you how. You gotta go through here and squeeze through this tiny place. I mean, look, gotta squeeze through here. Got a ladder, gotta climb above the unit, and it's even tight through there, but you gotta squeeze through this area and then you can get to the back. I'm honestly glad, as far as right now, we're only gonna change this one length of pipe. I mean, look at this thing, unreal. I made a repair there. If you see, there's like a little clean part. I put a dielectric fitting there because it was leaking over there. That little nipple just got trashed. Then I went into a brass female connector into copper and put a new valve there. The only thing here is that we have to make sure that the pipes that we made up, that were custom made, fit here exactly, because you got no play on these pipes, and these things are giant, man. But anyways, well, that's leaking out. Until we make our last connections, we could replace over down there. So what's actually leaking, let's do it. I want to make sure there's nothing there. There really shouldn't, but anyways, let's open this up and confirm. So this comprises, or composes, whatever, of end cap and 4-inch end cap and a 4-inch coupling. That's, we need both. They don't come together, at least not what I've seen. So let's open this up. Make sure there's no water in there. And let's confirm that there's no water there. We could at least get this started until we figure out that last elbow connection. Okay. Come on. Okay. Pull this out. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully we don't get splashed here. Nah, that's workable. There's a little water, but it's workable. All right, going in. Let me show you guys how I get in there. Turn all this off. It's real tight. Leave a comment if you would even do this job and how much you would charge. All right, I can't go in this way for some reason. I just can't get through that angle. Gotta hold on to this. Show you how you can barely fit through there. Try to avoid that horrible ceiling. Freaking asbestos, man. So I gotta come in backwards, bend through. I can barely fit through here. Got a mask on. Something caught me, some wire. All right, I'm free. Go through here. Chris, pass that light?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can stay on the opposite end for now. Okay. Oh, that fell. Anyways, those are the pipes that we're gonna have to rebuild. Yep. But I gotta start with, put this light, this and this. It's this pipe here. So it does make it a bit tougher. So it goes from 4-inch, and it branches off to 1.5 inches. Over here branches off to 2-inch, and then it reduces from 4-inch to 3-inch. So this is a whole confusing mess here. I'm probably gonna have to just rebuild this section. I got valves and everything, so it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Before I cut this, I'm gonna have it sanded down first. I got pipe, I got all that stuff, and I'll give it, oh wait a second, I'm only doing this one. All right, sand it down, prep this, and we'll get started. Okay, I actually bought this tool last time. It's a close quarters cutter. If you guys ever work with pipes like this size, they're actually the pipe cutters are like super big, and you can't really go around. So let's cut this pipe out. We're safe. Valve is open, pipe is open there, and the drain valves for the hot water coil is free. So let's cut this out. So I'm not gonna take out this section and pull it out, but of course I gotta cut here as well. So let's cut here and let's cut here. Luckily over here the space isn't that bad to do this. The real hard part is just putting in the steel pipe because of the spacing. And my only concern is that the pipes are the same size, or this is not gonna work. All right, point of no return. This pipe is cut 2-inch. Thing is, there's no space. This is a sprinkler pipe. Let me see. Thing is, might not be able to reuse this now. That's as close as I could get. This valve might be done. I did order another one though. Nope, not gonna work. This is as much as we could save. Could that fix it? I don't know. Could that save the valve? This is my best bet right here. Let's try it. I don't think the valve is gonna be able to be reused. I might need to cut it further down the line, but let's cut it here so I could at least get this pipe out. Okay, this pipe is now cut. This pipe is now cut. Okay, it's loosening up. Is it? Yeah. And take off that one side and get to the other. It's on the bottom. That's the problem with that one. But either way, once I do this little section is free. We could pretty much pull this thing out. Got that one off. Now it's about, if I can get in there and take it off from here. See, that's a bit difficult. Nope. Chris, can you get that from over there? From here? This?
Yeah, I see it.
You need to get up a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
Let me see. Let me help you put it on. You got it?
Yeah, that's it. You see? Okay.
I'll hold the
Now
pipe.
push it in a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's coming loose? All right, Christian's getting it from over there. Let go for a sec.
Yeah.
It's loose.
Okay.
Hold on though. Let's see if it comes off. I'm getting it off by hand right now. All right, the nut is coming off right now. And we could at least get this section out. Okay. All right, Chris.
Nice.
Coupling is off. This rotten thing. Was there water coming out on that edge?
No.
No? Got some water coming out now, but I guess that's just some residue stuff.
Right from there.
All right, man. The pipe is free.
Great.
Let me try to pull it my way.
Alright.
Hold up. These things are right up against each other. These couplings, the mechanical tees. Try to mess with it so you push it towards me a little. Can you? Tilt it back a little, maybe then you could go up. Let me see something, hold on. Let go for a sec. What if we push it this? No, it's not gonna work. I might need to cut this out, honestly. You know what?
Yeah.
Go up a little, come push towards me.
Push towards you, okay?
A little bit, okay? Now I wanna go up a little.
Okay.
Hold up. Oof, gotta be careful. Towards me. Hold up. Hurts, you know. Come.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Go back a little, up. I'm going up. Now push towards me. Okay, hold on. Oops. All right, Chris.
Yeah.
You gotta push towards me. You gotta push towards me, man. It's really heavy.
There you go.
Okay. I might need you to come up here. Put it down.
Alright.
Come up here. All right, man. It's real heavy. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's holding it? All right, you gotta pull.
Okay.
Watch those components. Hold on, stop. My hand is gonna break like that. Hold up. We close this valve. Shit's in my way. Open it. Watch those components, man. Yeah, okay. Hold up, wait.
Okay.
Maybe we go this way. Out, and then we can pull it, okay?
Oh, okay.
Just help me balance it, okay?
Okay. You good.
Just watch all those other pipes.
Yeah.
Dude, pay attention. Okay. Okay. We out of here.
Okay.
Alright. Just put that there. Come out, I'll pass it to you.
Okay.
Just hard getting it out of that spot. Pull that out. Okay. Bring it, slide it down this way, like this. Watch the wall.
Yeah. Maybe I have to pull it up a little. Just a little bit more?
Back.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can. You have to pick it up a little. Okay.
There you go.
There. Try to tilt this thing. Hold up. Lift it up on your end a little. There we go. Bring it straight down. Okay, you got it? Okay. All right. Whew. All right, one out. All right, so we took out that length. There's a reducing coupling in there, but we don't really need to take it out. What we need to do is take out this coupling on the edge of this elbow. So I got the right size that I need. I know I can get it from here for sure. The other one, wherever it is, we'll see. But let's take this off and get this pipe out of here. This one will be easier. It's just straight pipe, and I can pull it out straight through there instead of doing what we did last time. But I didn't feel like taking all that other stuff off. So this bolt is out. The nut on the bolt just about, and I just gotta get to the other one. From here, I don't even think you guys can see anything. You're not gonna see anything. I barely see anything, but it's loosening up. I might be able to get the rest by hand. And of course, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, this thing is coming right out. Okay, take this off. Wherever that went, oh well. All right, this pipe is free. All right. You ready, Chris? What's holding me? Got it? All right, perfect. That's the length we gotta change. It's just we gotta branch off. Let's see what we could do, man. But for the fact that's out, that's already good news in itself. All those old things, that stuff is garbage. We are completely filthy, but we just measured the pipes. This 3-inch pipe is exactly 62 1/8. So we have that matched up perfectly, but this pipe right here is so slightly off. It's like 1/8 of an inch, but we do have a little bit of play, so I think we could try to make it happen. We're gonna have to, but it's so close. It's just one piece is like 1/8 of an inch off. I think we can make it work. All right, as far as this new coupling I got, it's a different style. It's honestly stronger, but the length and everything is pretty much the same. I have to keep charging my batteries, but anyways, I was able to prep this so we can get this done out of the space. So I have a coupling there and the reducer from 4-inch to 3-inch. Looks like we're gonna be ready to bring this pipe in and connect it to the elbow that's in there. Then we're gonna connect the 4-inch pipe, get that going, and everything else I'm going to prep and do in place. So hopefully that. This is actually a new day we left, but check it out. Water's still leaking there. I mean, it's been over 24 hours at this point. That's not good. We're just gonna have to see what we can do, but we gotta get this started. All right, so I'm over here. I gotta clean this up. Got this little on my adjustments. Somebody make sure we have a smooth surface to build on. So let's just prep this and get this started. All right, we're about to start bringing the pipe in. Hold up, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, push it, slide it.
Okay.
Hold up.
Yep.
Push it. Pick it up and push it. Pick it up and push it.
Okay. Hold on. It's gonna drop.
All right, it's in place here. You see how I got a bit of play like this? That's gonna make up for that 1/4 inch. So got the coupling here. So I'm gonna take this apart and get it started. I'm gonna put on the gasket in between the 2 grooves and tighten this down. Let me get the right socket for this size. And let's get this over with. They just started, but I had enough of this job already. Alright, so this is the coupling, held together by 2 nuts and bolts. This is the gasket. Should I show you because it might be a little hard to see. So these 2 pipes can have to be lined up properly. Alright, see this groove and this groove? The gasket is going to be in between here, and then it gets clamped on. It's adjusted this hanger so that fits in perfectly. So I have some plumber's grease. I don't know if that would be good to use for something like this, to like lubricate the gasket a bit. I know they have special stuff for the gasket, but I don't have that. I tried to get it, but I couldn't. Anyways, I'm gonna get this gasket around. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see this. I'm gonna get the gasket around the pipe, push it back a little bit, align the 2 pipes together, and then move the gasket in between those 2 grooves that I showed you guys. A little tricky, but it's pretty easy, honestly. You just gotta get it started. So right there, then I'm gonna, yeah, you gotta make sure these things are perfectly aligned for this to be right. Okay, push that in. Just gotta get this started. The gasket is in between these 2 groove pieces. This edge, this edge. In between, you want the pipes all the way pushed in together, and that's what's gonna make this. You put the clamp on, tighten the nuts and bolts. All right, got that on. Now we're just gonna tighten down the 2 nuts and bolts. That side is also showing okay, and that's it. Let's do it evenly. All right, that connection is made. Goes across here, and this is pretty much aligned this way, so we can get to the nuts, so we can adjust if we need to. The reducer is on there, so now we're gonna go to 4 inch here. Let's get that in place, and we're gonna connect that with a 4 inch coupling. All right, we got the 4 inch in place. Try to move it. I need Christian's help. He went to go pay the meter. Try to hopefully not drop this pipe. It's only holding on one side, but it's leaning over, as you can see. So I'm gonna get this coupling on here. Okay. Excuse me, the gasket for this coupling. That's there. Oh, man. Can't let this pipe fall, or this job is over. It's hard to do it with one hand. Push it in. Okay, should be in. I got the gasket on. If I could get it like this, I will, but this thing is so close. I might need to, let's see. All right, hold on, Chris. We're gonna go a little bit towards this way.
Okay.
Go slowly, okay? Let's move right there.
Okay.
Just need to make a little bit of space. I just need to do this as far as what's easier for me. Put everything so close. All right, this is definitely gonna have to be adjusted again. Let me try to get this through. Oh man, this is a bad spot. Do it through here. This is really Not smart how they did this. This is difficult. It's supposed to be the easiest part. Might have to do this sideways. Okay, got that. Push the pipe towards me.
Yep.
Okay, hold up. That's that. Then you put this one. Then I'm gonna squeeze these two together. Looks pretty lined up. Is it? Squeeze these enough so where you can get the nut and bolt through. Try to push it through here. Even that doesn't work. Oh man, I need to get it the other way. It's gonna be too difficult. I need this space. Okay, just push that together. Gotta squeeze these in so you can really get the nuts and bolts in. Push the pipe towards me, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Push the pipe towards me.
Towards you. Okay.
All right, it's pretty much there. All right, next nut and bolt. I'm doing this stuff like blinded, honestly. All right, that's in. This is the right fitting. Okay. All right, you're gonna have to get this, push this a little bit this way. Chris, are you looking?
Yeah.
We need these pipes straight.
All right.
So you're gonna go this side a little bit. A little bit. Move it to this side.
This side, gotcha. Right here.
All right, so it's straight.
Yep.
I think so. The coupling should put it together. So I'm gonna tighten down each side a little bit to get it even. I know this side is a little further out. Oh yeah, I see the gap is much smaller there. Literally feeling it with my finger. Okay, so we have a 4 by 1.5 inches and we have a 4 by 2. This is a mechanical tee. So what I want to try to do is prep this. See somehow we can prep this outside over here. Maybe something like this. Okay, we'll prep this because getting a pipe wrench in that spot will be very difficult. So as far as here, this is the 1.5 inches. When we're changing metals, you're gonna want a dielectric fitting. It's a dielectric nipple right there. So I would like to get this in there. All right, so that's good. Before we start, so I'm gonna use Teflon tape, PTFE tape, and PTFE paste. Teflon tape and pipe dope. So let's prep what we can out here because I do not want to be using a pipe wrench in that tight space. So let's get this started. Let's prep everything we can. Got a Teflon tape on there, PTFE tape, and I'm going to add some paste for a bit of extra security. So let's get that on there and tighten down everything that needs to be tightened down outside of that space to make it somewhat easier to install. And let's get this going. Okay, let's get that started by hand. Make sure you don't cross thread anything. And let's tighten this down. I know the other one I did it in place. That was an absolute nightmare, but that's because we didn't pull anything out. Last time, the first leak that was here, there was actually a hole in the nipple itself. So I changed it with dielectric nipple, because when you're changing metals like from steel to copper, it'll be eaten away. So in between you want to put something like this, and that makes a huge difference. All right, we got this going. Got the dielectric nipple there. This is have more Teflon tape, more PTFE paste. This is a female pipe adapter. So now we're going from steel to copper, and that's why we need that in between. So let's start this by hand. Make sure nothing gets cross-threaded. And that's going on there smoothly. Now let's tighten this down, and this one will be prepped. The other one is going to require a little bit of a setup because we gotta elbow out, and the rest of the work I'll do in the space. All right, here's the 4x2. I'm gonna go with a black nipple here because it's both steel to steel. Then we're gonna elbow out and then Victaulic, excuse me, dielectric fitting, so then we can switch metals from there. So let's get this started, tighten this up, and keep it moving. All right, now let's get this elbow and let's have it facing this way in the end. So this is steel elbow. And we want it to finish off going this way. That's looking good. And just because of the spacing, it's such a small tight turn, we're gonna have to put the dielectric on this side, but we should be good. Let's tighten it down. Might need to hold back on that elbow, we'll see. Yeah, might need to hold back. All right, and now we're going to copper. Let's get this started nicely. Right there. Tighten it down, and we have these prepped. The rest of the work is gonna have to be done in this space. Alright, so this is prepped here, and this one's prepped like that. We actually have to drill into the pipe and fit this into place. I picked up a new Milwaukee hole saw kit. There's actually a ton of sizes in here, but I just opened this and look, there's no arbor to put the hole saw on. Unreal. Anyway, so this is 1.5 inch pipe, but this right here, you can even see it's a 2-inch hole saw. You need to make a hole to fit this in, so we gotta go a half a size up there. This is a 2-inch, and this is 2.5 inch. That's the biggest size I got lucky. That's what we need. So we need to make these 2 holes, 2-inch and 2.5. So it looks like we gotta go up half a size each, but we need something to connect this to so it can go on the drill. Oh, come on. I took this off the packaging for the mechanical tees. So the 4 by 1.5 inch, the hole size is 2-inch or 50.8 millimeters. And the other one, right, the 1.5 inch and 2-inch one, you need 2.5, like I said, or 63.5 millimeters. Had to go to the store, and I picked this up right here. This is the 7/16 shank quick change hole saw arbor. I don't know why this kit didn't come with that. It's seriously a shame, but anyways, we got what we need. Let's try to mark up our holes and make it happen. Okay, we are back. So after getting this to finally fit, this M12 driver doesn't fit that size. So I actually picked up an M18 new drill. This is a hammer drill. I'm excited for this one. This is my first M18 drill, but anyways, it's gonna make things easier, especially for larger jobs like this. Let's set this up and make that hole. All right, so I'm just placing this here. Gotta see, I got some decent amount of play here, so we're gonna get that to work. Okay, So what I did is I used the marker to mark that. The pipe is there, I'm not gonna know the middle. So I'm gonna take the other fitting that I have, which is really for the other pipe. Make sure that all lines up right. Make sure we're in the middle there, like that. Make sure it's straight. Make that hole, and that's where I need to make the hole. So you mess this up, that pipe is done. I gotta see, do I have space to bring this up a bit? I do. I can move it out the way actually a little bit. Let's just hope I got enough. I know I have a good space here. Let's make sure I got space. Whoa, make sure I got space here. Make sure I got the right size. So 2 inch. Let's not mess this up. Move this out the way for now. We're gonna have to drill somehow comfortably. Let's see, what would the middle be? I am so close to finishing this hole. Just a little bit on the sides. The rest is all open, but the drill battery just keeps dying. I don't know, man. This is like really becoming a pain. I can't finish this area. We might as well put the elbows together and do this last. All right, guys. So because we're having issues with the drills, we might as well get this going. Problem is the water didn't actually fully stop. You can hear it. There's water splashing over there, but the pipes are coming in there. So instead of making its way here, it's being released there because we have this open and we don't have really water coming through there. If anything, maybe a tiny bit, but pretty much everything is being drained out there. So we got to be really careful because it could flood the place like this. Might as well get all these elbows in, and then we finish up with the connections up top. And like this, we have like a little slack. So over here, there's no water. The water is being supplied through there, supply and return. And yeah, let's get this off and finish at least this part. Yeah, I think it's all coming out of like a one piece. A little bit of water there, but there's nothing there. Come on, right there. Whew. That thing is junked up as well. Anyways, I'm gonna close these together and put the bolts back. These can be kept as an emergency. It's just worrying to let that go because it's quite the water flow that didn't stop over there. I was able to put on these caps using this same method, so I think we're gonna be able to do this. But anyways, this is the moment of truth here on these two fittings. All right, let me get out of the way a little bit. Put that away. Put that away. And you know what? Let's see. Maybe we'll slowly. Oh yeah, there's definitely water there, but is it gonna squirt out heavy? We gotta open it up a little bit and see if it at least stops. Ooh, that was pushed everything out. But look,
Yeah.
we could work with that, man.
Sure.
We could work with that. Let's just do this before shit gets crazy. No, put whatever caps, all the other pieces put over there. Ooh, that splashed me.
Yeah.
This. Let's get the couplings. Chris, couplings.
Hey.
I need 2.
Hey.
That's 1. I need 2. Gotta put on the gaskets. I smoothed this out last time. Let's push this in. Let's push this one in, push that one in, then we can put the elbow together. We're gonna have to pull this a little bit.
Okay.
Hold up. That's why I didn't want to connect the other pipes, so we can have that play. Bring your pipe down
Yes. Yeah.
a little more.
All right.
Right there.
Good.
And then I can push it to where it lines up. Are you watching this?
Yes.
Look at the gap.
Okay.
You
Big.
gotta watch it.
All right.
We are pretty close. You know what? Let
Yeah.
go of that pipe for a second.
Sure.
Hold this
All right.
in the middle right here. Let me put this on. This will help hold it, and then we'll adjust the last pipe, okay?
Got it. Okay.
Make sure you hold it in there good, like that, yeah. This will help. So hold up. Get that in the middle. Oh, gotta do the light. Then let me see this. Oh, man. We gotta get this right. Let me see if that. I'm gonna have to tilt this a little bit this way. Right there, hold up. Right there. Hold it just like that, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna clamp this one and then we can make the last connection, okay?
Got it.
Let's see, will this even fit here? Get these clamps. Gotta charge the battery, but anyways, we got that on there. Just finished tightening that up, and we're gonna have to adjust this pipe because you can see it's actually pretty off. But we could play with it and get it to where we need it. Better hurry this up before this pipe's freaking blow, man. All right, Chris. See this pipe?
Yes.
You're gonna have to tilt it and move it to where it's in the middle, just like this. You see that?
Oh yeah. That looks good. All right.
You see?
Yes. I got it.
Keep it good. Down. You have to gotta go down. Don't you see it's
Yeah.
up? All right.
There you go. Good.
And a little bit here, right there. Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Once I get the gasket on, it's gonna hold it together a bit. Okay, but hold it in that position.
Will do.
All right. Let's even this out. And this is gonna help hold it together, and the clamp will make it all straight. Now this one, maybe this one I can go around straight. So we're just gonna squeeze these together. Okay. Try to get it even. Okay. Put a nut and bolt here. And we're gonna do the same for the other side and tighten it down. We need that stuff to be even. Okay, this side's a little further out, but if I can get to catch the thread, we can tighten it. All right, right there. Oops. Yeah, sorry for the light, guys, but we just need to get this done. I don't care about that battery light. Anyways, hold it there good, okay? All right, now it's evening out. Pull towards me and I push towards you. Make sure all that stuff is, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to this looks nice and smooth. Nice connections. Look at how it's like chipped. That honestly could be a problem. That could be a problem. All right, let's do the next one. All right, guys, this is the main one here. If this thing doesn't leak. All right, let's see what happens. Just so you guys see, look how much water pressure is pushing out of there. And this is connected to the same lines that we're disconnecting here. Thing is, the water's going down here before it can make it over there. And it's just risky business here, but this is the only way this is gonna get done. Yeah, this is a bit worrisome. Let me just keep that. There's some water in here. but it might be just residual. So what I would do is put something in there, maybe like a little flathead or something, and see if it stops leaking. All right, stuck a little screwdriver in there, and let's wait this one out. I don't want to open up that. I don't want to open up that all the way. Oh, it looks like it's stopping, but I'm not pulling that until I know this thing stops. Okay, this pretty much stopped. There's a tiny trickle. I'm okay with taking that off. Put that to the side. All right, put that together. All right, let's do this one. Which are the new gaskets?
Right here.
These two? Okay.
Yes.
These are all cleaned up for when I put these things on. This one's better. This one's eaten up, but this one's better. There's a chance it might not hold. Okay. Let's say right there. Lift up a bit.
Okay.
Can you go any more? That's a little better. All right, let me say, I'd say that. All right, bring it down. Hold this elbow right here. Don't let it move. Starting from the bottom, it's right up against each other. It's really, whoever did this is not the smartest person. But well, we're gonna rebuild all this. You gotta rebuild the same way it was built. That's the problem. And then all these wires. Let's get this started. We'll make the adjustments we need to. So this pipe, pretty close. It's sitting on this hanger. If I tighten this up, it's gonna bring the pipe up a little bit. So instead of struggling like that, right, I'm gonna force it up so it kind of like meets together, because we need this as close as possible. So let's see if this helps, and Christian will do the final touches. All right, let's see if we can get that even anymore. That is so close. You just gotta push them together and get the gasket on, clamp it down, and hope for the best. I wish I can have them like evenly, but look how close they're rubbing against each other. I mean, there's no space to work here, so it ain't the prettiest, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming here. As long as this doesn't leak, that's fine. This is the only thing you could really do. All right, got one side tight. It's our best bet. Let's just hope this thing doesn't leak. Let's finish this up. We just gotta work on the top, but I'd say the worst is over. I don't know why, but his drill dies so fast. Literally like in a minute. What the hell, man? I drilled like 30 seconds before that. No battery. This 2.0 is trash. Man. Guys, leave a comment below. What does this mean on the battery? I know when it's like flashing like that, it doesn't charge, or it would say it's charged, but this thing lasts like a minute. I just bought this drill. Man, I hope these batteries are good, because I'm gonna need that for the Pro Press. I ended up asking the building engineers for their drill, and their drill is doing the same thing. I think it's just overheating from trying to cut into this. I'm trying to start with this fresh blade. It's a mix of both. It's overheating, I believe, and I'm gonna need a new blade, at least 100% for that one. Oh, come on, I'm gonna be stuck here forever. It's almost the end of the day already. I have never experienced anything like this. Definitely leave a comment if you have. Dude, this one's already a hole through. This one's almost done, but it drills for like 20 seconds and dies. I mean, there's no way. It makes no sense at all. It's gotta be overheating. The Schedule 40 pipe is no joke, man. This is setting us back big time. All right, a 2-inch went through pretty quick. This is super thick. It's a clean hole. I was able to get it out through there as well. I got Christian right now getting a new hole saw for this one. This one was just busted up. Oh, come on. This blade is absolutely gone. Anyways, we got the new, oops, got the new one. We're so close. This should do it. And it overheated again, and it's smoking.
2,000 years later.
All right, guys, it's coming along. I got that clamp back on there. This one, I gotta put the bottom piece on. And we're over here. This one, not much of a gap here, but it's something. About 1/2 inch. Might be a little bit small for 1.5 inch pipe, but it's the only way to save this valve. If not, I'm gonna have to rebuild it from here and down, and I had enough of this. Let's finish this up. Guys, we're ready for the Pro Press. This is so close. It seems even. I'm just gonna have to try it. This is the one I'm a little worried about, but I do not want to have to take this out. Okay, that's good. It's actually perfect. I was able to get a little bit lower with this fitting, so I don't have to, I'm not worried about that. Try to keep that valve. Okay. Okay, 1.5 inch is done. Switch over to 2-inch. This thing is insanely heavy. Okay, can we fit here? Yep, everything is all in. Let's do it. Okay, this valve is gonna be leveled with this. That looks good. Okay, let's hit it. Okay, close this so we can get to this. Right there. And we made it. All right, guys, this length 3-inch is completed. Then it goes into 4-inch. Then we got 2 mechanical T's into steel. Then we got a dielectric nipple. Then we go into copper, brass, copper. Same setup here. And of course, we got those elbows out there. Let me get out of here. All right, guys, you see the difference. All right, that looks absolutely amazing. Look at the difference of these versus that. I don't know how much you could see right there, but everything is nice and clean. Seriously, that was a beautiful job. Just gotta open up the water, clean up, make sure that there's no leaks. Christian mopping over there, putting away the tools. Oh, come on, I wanna go home. I just opened up all the water. Pipes are now hot. Oh man, and there's no leaks. Can you believe it? Jeez, man. This was a crazy job. Oh, that is a beautiful thing right there. All right, got the VFD ramping up. Pulling 10.9 amps. We're at 52 hertz. system is on VFD and on auto, and this unit's actually controlled by computer, by BMS, building management system, so the engineer can monitor and control this unit with his computer. I'm gonna see if he's still in the building. It's already after 5 p.m. This is a 2-day job and the water's still never finished, but we took that risk and got it done. And of course I ripped off the insulation a little while back when I took the measurements for what we needed, and at least we restored heat for them. As far as this can go at any moment. It's really bad. Let's hope they last through this season, and when the winter's over, when they don't really need heat, we can be able to change this maybe like in the fall time or in the summer. Probably the fall, because we're super busy in the summertime. Climbed up here just to get a final look, but that's that. Ooh, that looks nice. I was able to get away with that fitting. Oh well, once insulated, you're not gonna see nothing. Who cares? That looks amazing, man. Well, the valves are open, so these 2 large pipes feed this unit that we're working on. Then this branches off 2 inches to another unit, and this branches off 1.5 inches to another unit. Oh man, what a crazy job. Until next time with this one. This room could use a full cleaning, but you know, that was really an amazing job. We restored heat for them in a pinch. Of course, it's always an emergency when they need things. But anyways, if anyone found this video interesting or helpful, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe as we come out with new videos every week. I'll catch you all next time.